ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਰਿਓ ਕਾਲ ਸਬੈ ਜਗ ਉਪਰ ਮਾਹਿ ਲਿਖੇ ਭ੍ਰਮ ਗਿਆਨੀ ਕਹੋ ਕਬੀਰ ਜਨ ਭਏ ਖਾਲਸੇ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਭਗਤ ਜਹ ਜਾਨੀ ਜਾਗਤ ਜੋਤ ਜਪੈ ਨਿਸ ਬਾਸੁਰ ਏਕ ਬਿਨਾ ਮਨ ਨੈਕ ਨ ਆਨੈ ਪੂਰਨ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਤ ਸਜੈ ਬਤ ਗੌੜ ਮੜੀ ਮਟ ਭੂਲ ਨ ਮਾਨੈ ਤੀਰਥ ਦਾਨ ਦਇਆ ਤਪ ਸੰਜਮ ਏਕ ਬਿਨਾ ਨਹਿ ਏਕ ਪਛਾਨੈ पूरन जोत जगै कट मैं तब खालस ताहै न खालस जानै पूरन जोत जगै कट मैं तब खालस ताहै न खालस जानै जी जजन भजन मम खालसा खालसा पूजबै जोग दास गोबिंद फतेह खालसा दरस परस मिटे सोग मेरो इष्ट अरनेशटा खालसा पूजन ध्यान दर्शन परसन खालसा मुक्त रूप सत जान जी आत्म रस जे जानई सो है खालस देव प्रभ मह मोह मह तास मह रंचक नाहिन पेव जी आत्म रस जे जानई सो है खालस देव प्रभ मह मोह मह तास मह रंचक नाहिन पेव धन गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद शुकराना करते हाँ बीमार ने सानू सत्संग दी घड़ियां बख्शियां असी अज जुड़ बैठे हाँ संगत जी दूजे दिन लड़ीवार कथा दी कथा शुरू करने तो पहला गुरु साहब की दिती हुई फतेह का जवाब फतेह विच जाइए हथ जोड़ के गज बज के आखो वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। वी स्टार्टेड अ विचार on who is a Khalsa based on a Tankhanama of Bhai Nandalal ji. So just a brief recap of who Bhai Nandalal ji is. Bhai Nandalal ji is one of the closest companion of Guru Gobind Singh ji, one of the 52 Kavi Darbar, poet Darbar of Guru Gobind Singh ji. Bhai Nandalal ji are the one whose Bani is also being sung in Gurdwaras as well. And we are looking at a Tankhanama of Bhai Nandalal ji, the code of conduct that was a conversation between Guru Gobind Singh ji and Bhai Nandalal ji, where Bhai Nandalal ji is asking Guru Gobind Singh ji, we Sache Paatshah, sanu eh dasna karo, we Khalsa de Lachhan ki a? What are the attributes? What are the qualities of a Khalsa? Who can call himself a Khalsa? And so we started with the first pankti of the Chaupai, the 5 Chaupai that Guru Gobind Singh ji told Bhai Nandalal ji. Khalsa soye jo ninda tyage. The first attribute of a Khalsa. Khalsa oh hunda ya jo ninda, chugli, irkha, enu tyag dinda. Who abandons chugli, abandons nindya. The next Pankti, Maharaj says, Khalsa soe lade hoye aage. That Khalsa is the one who comes forward, who becomes the front line, samne hoke panth de larda a, and when the time comes, willing to give his or her head for the panth. In a way, Khalsa ji, ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ ਜੰਗ ਯੁੱਧ ਦਾ ਵੇਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ ਹੁਣ it's not time for jang and yuddh. So how is it that we can be the front line of the panth? How is it, the question we must ask, how can I contribute to my Khalsa panth? Bhai Bachittar Singh ji, the famous Sakhi of Bhai Bachittar Singh ji, during the battle of Anandpur, when Anandpur Sahib was being sieged, ਘੇਰਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਅਨੰਦਪੁਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮੁਗਲਾਂ ਦਾ, and at that time ਕਾਫੀ ਜੰਗ ਯੁੱਧ ਹੋਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਅਨੰਦਪੁਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. One of the tactics used by the Mughals was to send a drunken elephant to knock open the gate of Anandpur Sahib, and nobody could fight against this giant drunken elephant. By Duni Chand, one of the Balbir, one of the warrior in the Pantha of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, was given the task, with Duni Chand, kal nu tu jaake hathi da mukabla karna. You're going to go and you're going to fight with this elephant. Duni Chand physically being very fit, very tall, very well built. And he was given the task for this. But andar pੈ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੀ. He was very scared from inside. ਰਾਤੋਂ ਰਾਤੀ ਭੱਜ ਗਿਆ ਦੁਨੀ ਚੰਦ. That same night, the day, the morning, the hukam was given by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. The same night, Duni Chand ran off from Anandpur Sahib Kila, and he met his fate where he broke his leg and he died. ਅਗਲੇ ਦਿਨ ਜਦੋਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਦੁਨੀ ਚੰਦ ਭੱਜ ਗਿਆ, ਤਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਭਰੀ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ that who is willing to fight this drunken elephant. And at that point, Guru Sahib pointed to Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji. Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji, physically, if you look at them, people will think that ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੜ ਸਕਦਾ ਹਾਥੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, because they're very short. Madre sige, they're not very well built. Dole shole hai nahi si ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ. They used to do seva of Guru Sahib as well. And Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji was one Singh who used to be so rangila. He used to wear colorful bane, colorful dastar, and everybody would look at him and feel very cheerful. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ. So one would not think that this person would be able to fight a drunken elephant and come in that veer ras. Guru Sahib ne thapda de ke Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji nu kiha vi tu lad sakda a, and at that point ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਵਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਵੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਮੇਰੇ ਚ look at me, I can't do it. How can you compare me with Duni Chand? You need to find someone like Duni Chand. ਪਰ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji ਨੇ ਕੀ ਕਿਹਾ, ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਕਰੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਲ ਦਵੋ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੜ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. And ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਥਾਪੜੀ ਦੇ ਕੇ and gave Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji a Nagni Barsha. A Nagni Barsha, look at how detailed and intricate detail Guru Sahib has put into each shastar. The Nagni Barsha, the tip, the arrow is in the shape of a snake, so it's called Nagni. The stick is not made of lakkar, it's made of bamboo with molded metal inside, that when you use it, it will never break. It will bend, it will bounce, but it will never break. There was only 2 barshes made like that, and they cost a lot. ਲੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੋਲ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਰਸ਼ਾਂ ਦਾ, ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਬਰਸ਼ਾ ਭਾਈ ਬਚਿੱਤਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀ. And Bhai Bachittar Singh Ji, fateh bula ke, he went into the battlefield and he fought with that elephant and sent that elephant in the forehead, thok the Nagni Barsha, and send the elephant back to fight against its own army. Just a single man, and not even physically well built or fit in the idea of society to fight in a war. So अपने आप ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛੀਏ, again ਹੁਣ ਜੰਗ ਜੁੱਧ ਦਾ ਵੇਲਾ ਨੀਗਾ, but how is it I can contribute to my ਪੰਥ? What skills do I have to contribute to my ਪੰਥ? ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲੋੜ ਆ in terms of skills. ਮਹਾਂਪੁਰਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਪੰਥ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਲੋੜ ਆ, they will say we need doctors, we need engineers, we need lawyers in government positions. We need these kind of people working for the panth so that we can advocate for our panth. We need people in the panth. This is where we can build our skills. Youth puchde ya, we are too free, sade kol bala time a, assi ki kar sakde ha? Build your skills. We need people in the panth now to do restoration, conservation seva of Puratan Pothiyan, Itihasak Pothiyan, Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Puratan Swaroops, which are now in our panth, but we have very limited skills of people who can do this seva of restoration service. Maybe that is one aspect that we can explore. We need people to go back into Puratan Riti of writing, calligraphy, Hatalikht Swaroop. And now we can see that happening. A lot of youth, a lot of Bibiyan are coming up with their writing Larivar Hatalikht Gurbani. That is also a skill, because that was how Saroops, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Saroop Pothiyan Gurke Sahib was being written. So a lot of things we can do. Just अपने आप ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਕਲਾ ਆ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਥ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਆ, even if I can't fight physically in a battle. Bhai Jagraj Singh Ji's famous quote that I always hold on to ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਡੋਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ, ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, whenever there's a project for the ਪੰਥ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਦਾ, when I say ਪੰਥ means even in a ਸੰਗਤੀ ਰੂਪ, ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਕਰਨਾ, ਇਹ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨਾ, ਇਹ ਵਰਕਸ਼ਾਪ ਕਰਨਾ. People will be always there to stop you. There's always obstacles in the path. ਪਰ ਜੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਥਾਪੜਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਆਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੰਥ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਆ, then at that point ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ, I will do it. It's not coming from a place of home, but it's not because why? What is happening now? Hey, let's do it lah. No lah, I don't want lah, I don't want lah. Too much work. Okay lah, you don't want to do, I also don't want to do. That is the mentality that we should not have. The mentality we should have is, pai panth waste ek kam karna ya. People say no, chalo theek a, fateh bulao, tusi nahi kar sakde, assi karange. A Khalsa is one single person as well. A Khalsa is a pura panth, a Khalsa is one single person as well. Always think of that one single person who was able to fight the elephant and turn that elephant back into its own army. Just one single person. Next, Maharaj kende ne, Khalsa soye jo panch ko mare. Panch. Gurbani says, is dehi andar panch chor vas hai, kaam, krodh, lobh, moh, ahankara. Amrit loote, मनमुख नहीं बूझे, कोई ना सुने पुकारा. पंच को मारे, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकारा. Each one of us sitting here, we are bounded by either one of these vices. अपने आप ਨੂੰ पूछो. It's either calm, desire, anger, greed, attachment. Attachment is one of the biggest vices that all of us are stuck in. And pride, ahankar. Amrit loote, these panch chor, under the amrit that peace within ourselves, lootdaya. Manmukh nahi buje, but the manmukh does not even understand that I'm being eaten up by this. Koi na sune pukara. Baj Guru Gobara. Without Guru, this whole sansar is living in darkness. Andhyar de vich. Because we can't see. ਅੱਖਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਖੁੱਲੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ, ਪਰ ਅਸਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਨੇ. We are walking, we are sleepwalking. That's what we are doing. ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸੋਏ ਭਰਮ ਕੋ ਸਾੜੇ. What is param? Param, doubt, illusion. A param, the biggest param that we are living in is I am this body. I am this body. This is my house. This is my Gurdwara. These are my people, my money, my wealth, my job. Illusion. Bhagat Ravidas ji says so nicely, Madhave, kya kahiye pram aisa? Bhagat Ravidas ji is saying, Madhave, oh Sache Pacha, oh Vaheguru ji, kya kahiye pram aisa? How can I describe param? This is the answer to what param is. Jaisa maniye, hoye na taisa. What you think is, it's not. That's it. That is param. And the greatest analogy that Bhagat Ravidas ji gives in the same Shabad, Raj Puyanga, Prasang jaise hai, so ab kich maram janaya. Raj Puyanga, the Sakhi, the analogy of snake and rope. So what happens jado hona asi andhyar, full of andhyar, darkness, room de vich badde hain. We enter a room that's full of darkness. There's no light. And within that darkness, you think that you see something on the floor that looks like a snake. It's coiled up. And you tell someone, hey, kambrechana variyo, don't enter that room. There's a snake in that room. It's all coiled up, ready to attack. Everybody's coming in, trying to enter that room. And you say, hey, don't enter that room. So now it's gone on. Everybody is telling each other, don't enter the room, there's a snake. And what happened? Someone who's enlightened comes in and you try to tell that person, don't enter that room. Or kambrechana sapaya. But the enlightened being knows that all this is param. Everything is just illusion. Because of this darkness that we are staying in this world. What he does, what the enlightened being does, he just says, Acha, sapaya chalo dekhde hain. And he either switches on the light or just lights a candle. Brings it close into that room. The moment it's lighted up, the room, the darkness is gone. And all of you go, oh, it's not a supper, it's a rope. That's what param is. We see something, we think that it's real, but it's actually all ignorance. Until we go and we find out what it really is. How? Through Gyan. When a guru comes, that's why in Asadivar, Jeso Chanda Ugve, Suraj Chare Hajar, Ete Chanan Hundia, Guru bin Kor Andar. Without the Guru is total darkness. Until the Guru comes and tells us that, E Gyana, Dekho, you are not this body. Mantu Jota Sarup hai, you are actually a part of Vaheguru, which is much better than just being a body, which is going to die. Isn't it much better to tell yourself that I'm actually a part of you, Vaheguru? So there's no Janam and Maran. I'm just in this temporary body through which I can connect to you. This is the param we need to get out of. That I am this body and whatever I see around me is real. Then Guru Sahib says, Khalsa soe man jote aage. Man here is pride. Gurbani says, how is pride like? Jo pani कागत बिन सजात है त्यो मनमुख गर्भ गलाडे. So another analogy here Gurbani gives us is just like how in water when you put paper in pani ki ho janda bin sajat hai, it just ki kehte hain, it will just go off, tear apart and just destroy itself. Tyo manmukh garab galade. Just like that, a manmukh, see, Guru Sahib says, is not a Gurmukh or a Sikh who is engulfed with pride. They are only manmukhs. Because a Gurmukh, a Gursikh, a Khalsa is not even touched by pride, by this Panjachor. So you cannot have the concept of a Khalsa in the same category of being affected by these negative energies. Tyo manmukh garab galade. So just like that manmukh, because of its own pride, that I am right, you are wrong, whatever I think, my opinions are right. Eh ho riya hai sansar de vich aitki. Jera main कहना है, तुसी बुरा ना मानियो. Even personally ourselves, we are going through all of this as well, where people are coming, giving their opinion and saying, no, I am right, you are wrong. It's happening a lot. पर जेरा गुरु दा सिख आ अपना मन गुरु दे सामने रखदा आ and says that मेरी मत थोड़ी राम तू समर्थ वड्डा. So ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮਤ ਲੈਣ ਆਉਣੀ ਆ. That's why there's Gurmat, then there's Manmat as well. Manmukh, Manmat are those people who say whatever I know, whatever my intellect tells me is right. That's it. That is a Manmukh and a Manmat. How can pride be destroyed? Is through Guru's kirpa. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਰਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, the first thing is to realize with ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ I'm actually being engulfed by this ਪੰਜ ਚੋਰ, either it be anger or attachment or pride. ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ I'm being engulfed by this, please help me to come out of it. ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸੇਵੀਏ ਜਾਏ ਅਭਿਮਾਨ. ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਭਿਮਾਨ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ. It's a very famous ਸਾਖੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ of ਭਾਈ ਸੱਤਾ and ਭਾਈ ਬਲਵੰਡ ਜੀ. Bhai Satta and Bhai Balwand Ji's Gurbani is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj under Ramkali ki War. Bhai Satta and Bhai Balwand Ji are from the same lineage, or you can say the same path as how Bhai Mardana Ji was Guru Kar de Rababi, Guru Kar de Kirtani. During the time of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, both Bhai Balwand and Bhai Satta Ji, they went to Guru Sahib. They ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ we want to get our niece or our daughter, however ਇਤਿਹਾਸ is married, so we need money. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ ਆ. ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, don't worry, I will take the responsibility of preparing all the wealth, all the money, leave it to me. Then this is where ਆਪਣੀ ਮਾਤਾ ਜਿੰਦੀ ਆ. ਭਾਈ ਸੱਤਾ ਬਲਵੰਡ ਜੀ says ਨਹੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਫਿਕਰ ਕਰੋ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਆਊਗਾ, ਚੜਾਵਾ ਮੀਨਸ ਹੁਣ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਿਆ, ਸੋ ਵਟਐਵਰ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦਾ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਆਊਗਾ ਜਾਂ ਗੋਲਕ ਚ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਆਊਗਾ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ. ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਵਾਈ ਦੇਰ ਵਾਜ਼ ਦਿਸ ਮਾਈਂਡਸੈਟ, ਕਿਉਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਫੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਆ, ਕਾਫੀ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਆ. So they said that instead of Guru Sahib taking a long period of time trying to prepare that money, ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਚ ਹੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੰਮ ਨਿਬੇੜ ਦਈਏ, ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਆਊਗਾ ਉਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ. ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, let me prepare some cash for you, give me some time. ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨੀ. ਜਦੋਂ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਕਰਨ ਆਏ, ਕੁਦਰਤੀ ਮੀਂਹ ਪੈਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ. such heavy rain poured that ਸੰਗਤ could not end up coming to the ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ. ਤੇ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਉਸ ਦਿਨ ਤੇ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਵੀ ਥੋੜਾ ਆਇਆ. and what happened, ਜਦੋਂ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਫਿਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੇ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਹੁਕਮ ਕੀਤਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੀ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੀ ਆ. ਲਿਸਨ ਟੂ ਦ ਸਿੱਖ ਐਜ਼ ਵੈਲ. ਜਦੋਂ ਚੜਾਵਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਦੋਨੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਫਿਰ ਗੁੱਸੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਏ and they started cursing Guru Sahib, saying that you purposely did this because we didn't listen to you, so you wanted to teach us a lesson. And they stopped coming for ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ. ਅਗਲੇ ਦਿਨ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ, ਆਸਾ ਦੀ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏ. ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਬਾਬਾ ਬੁੱਢਾ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਘਰੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾਓ, ਸੱਦੋ, ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏ ਆਸਾ ਦੀ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ. ਬਾਬਾ ਬੁੱਢਾ ਜੀ came back empty handed. ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਜਿਆ, ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ came back empty handed. ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆਪ ਤੁਰ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰੇ ਗਏ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭਾਈ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏ ਆਸਾ ਦੀ ਵਾਰ ਦੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ. At that point ਦੋਨੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ, ਭਾਈ ਬਲਵੰਡ ਜੀ ਨੇ, ਭਾਈ ਸੱਤਾ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕੋਸਿਆ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ. They started saying things like ਸਾਡੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਆ. They insulted Guru Arjan Dev Ji, they insulted Guru Ramdas Ji, Guru Amardas Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਚੁੱਪ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹੇ. But when the insult went to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, that ਭਾਈ ਮਰਦਾਨਾ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਹੋਈ ਆ, ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੀ ਸੀ. ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਹੱਦ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ, ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਸਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ. They sent out ਹੁਕਮ, told the ਸੰਗਤ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ. ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਆਵੇ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਕਾਲਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ. If anybody comes, listens to their kirtan, sits with them, or even come and ask for forgiveness for them, their face will be blackened. such time came where Pai Balwand and Pai Sattaji did not even have money to feed themselves. They went to the streets, but ਜਿਹੜੇ street ਤੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਰੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ because ਕਿਉਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਉਣਾ। ਇੱਕ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਭਾਈ ਲੱਦਾ ਜੀ ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰੀ Pai Ladda ji, parupkari, because he does so much parupkar, he helps so many people. Pai Balwand and Pai Satta ji went to him and said, Pai Sahib ji, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਰਾਸ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ, please help me, help us speak to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj and seek forgiveness for us. ਪਤਾ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ? ਇਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੋਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ। ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਕਾਲਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੱਦੇ ਤੇ ਸਵਾਰ ਹੋ ਕੇ because the hukum was your face will be blackened and you will sit on a donkey and ride around Amritsar town ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਰਮ ਕਰਵਾਉਣਾ। They blackened their own face, sat on a donkey and ride all around Amritsar Sahib until everybody started talking ਵੇ ਭਾਈ ਲੱਦਾ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਆ, what are they doing? ਤੇ ਖਬਰ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਈ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੂੰ। ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਆਪ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਆਏ ਸੜਕ ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਲੱਦਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆਏ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਵੀ ਭਾਈ ਲੱਦਾ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ? Why have you blackened your face and gone around the whole of town sitting on a donkey? ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਅਟਾਲਿਆ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਵਿਰੋਧ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ। And Guru Sahib said, but this hukam was for those who will move ਮੱਥੇ ਲਾ ਤੂੰ ਭਾਈ ਬਲਵੰਡ and ਭਾਈ ਸੱਤਾ ਜੀ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁਕਮ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਸੀ। ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਆ, they have repented, they have realized their mistake, their situation is as bad, even worse than lepers and beggars, ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਮਾਫੀ ਮੰਗਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ। ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਭਾਈ ਲੱਦਾ ਜੀ ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰੀ ਦੇ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਸੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਬਲਵੰਡ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਫੀ ਬਖਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਤੋਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਮਾਫੀ ਬਖਸ਼ੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ when they praise the same Guru Sahiban that they have cursed from Guru Nanak Dev Ji right up till Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj। ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਭਾਈ ਬਲਵੰਡ ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਸੱਤਾ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਰਾਮਕਲੀ ਕੀ ਵਾਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਰਜ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ by the same Guru Arjan Dev Ji who cursed them and scolded them। This is how forgiving our Guru Sahib is. Our Guruji can be strict, but as a parent, oh sanu maafi bhi bakhshde a. That's why a lot of Mahampur kende jado ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ, then it's best we read the Bani of Ramkali Ki War as well, because that was the context of how this Bani came about, asking for forgiveness, repenting our mistake. That's Guru Sahib saying Khalsa soe maan jo tyage. Maan kinni maadi gall a sangat ji. Once we have come into this place of ankar and ego, we main kita ya, that's it. Then that skill, that quality will be taken away from us. Khalsa soe jo partriya te bhage and Khalsa soe par drisht ko tyage. These two panktiyan Guru Sahib is telling Khalsa is the one. Paratriya means keeps away from another's wife. Pardrishta ko tyage is the one who even keeps away from looking at another gender. Bhai Gurdas Ji says, Eka nari jati hoye, par nari thi bhain vakhane. ਆਸਾ ਦੀ ਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਖੀ ਸੂਤਕ ਵੇਖਣਾ। What is the ਸੂਤਕ? What is the mal of these eyes? All these senses on our body, each one of them have mal. ਅੱਖੀ ਸੂਤਕ ਵੇਖਣਾ, the mal, the dirt of these eyes is to see partriya par tan roop, is to see the opposite gender, is to look at other people's wealth and happiness and be jealous of that and wanting that. That is a sutak of these eyes. And 80% of our energy, our pagati, our sikhi di kamai is lost just because of these eyes. That's why many Gursikhs ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਆ ਨੀਵੇਂ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਤੁਰਦੇ ਆ, ਝਾਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੱਲ. Now it's so difficult to even have that concept. If we speak about ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਡ ਬੈਠੋ, especially to youth, ਅੱਡ ਬੈਠੋ, don't mix around so much with boys and girls and all that. ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਕਸ ਹੋਵੋ. It's not because it's old fashioned. It's not because it's a call-out mentality. No. So many things can be avoided just by looking out for the sangat that we are in. Both for the men, for the boys, for the girls as well. So many mistakes can be avoided because akhan de rahi, the moment you look at someone, you watch something, look at how your mind runs, because that's the point. The thought is being processed already and you have already created a karam in your mind. That thought transfers into bachan, transfers into karam, into action. And we want to stop it at that point. That it doesn't go to the point of even reaching a thought process. Because सारा कुछ जरा सी करते हैं, thought तो ही शुरू होंदा. I want to become a doctor, so I must do this. फिर ਅਸੀਂ पढ़ाई करते हैं, कुछ करते हैं, कार्य करते हैं, effort पाਉਂਦੇ हैं, फिर ਅਸੀਂ डॉक्टर बनते हैं. Everything starts from this thought process. इस level ते सानू सावधान होना चाहिए. We stop it at the thought process itself. Now देखो, look at what you're watching on the channel, on TV. And now everything is available on internet. Everything is available on social media. We have to put a barrier. We have to put a limit to what we allow into this body. How much ganda we allow into this body. Khalsa soye naam rat lage. In this chopper itself, 3 times Maharaj has emphasized on Khalsa is the one who connects to Naam. ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ says ਜਿਨ ਹਰ ਜਪਿਆ ਸੇ ਹਰ ਹੋਏ. ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਰੀ ਦਾ ਜਾਪ ਕੀਤਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਿਆ ਸੇ ਹਰ ਹੋਏ. They have become Hari themselves. Because why? ਮਨ ਤੂੰ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈ. Through the ਕਮਾਈ of ਨਾਮ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ that I'm not this body, I'm actually a part of you, ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ. ਨਾਮ ਜਪ ਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਆ. We want to become one with the one whose name we are remembering, whom we are remembering. That is the purpose of this life. Naam japna is not tota ratan. Kyunki Guru Sahib ne Gurbani de vich, look at every angle of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Every angle you will find Guru Granth Sahib Ji mentioning about Naam Japo, about Simran. And what is Simran? It's a continuous remembrance on something. You can either remember Guru Sahib, Paramatma, or you can remember your boyfriend, your girlfriend, Maya, or the world. That's the Simran. Guru Sahib says, Har ka Simran, Naam Japa, Harti Aiye. Gurbani speaks about that. Look at the life of all the Khalsas, all the Shaheeds. Bhai Mati Das Ji, Bhai Taru Singh Ji, जिन्हों ने इन्नी घटनावां सह के so much of shahidi they have gone through, where did they get that strength? साडी उंगली कट जाए असी फिर चिक्का मार लग जाने हैं. They too, we were speaking about it, these people also live a physical life. They also have a physical body. Paisavs, all these shaheeds. What gave them that strength that they could, even though band kataye jande sige, khopdi ਨਾਲ ਲੁਹਾਈਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ, still they could withstand that pain. All that came from the Shakti, from the power of Naam, the one that we are remembering. Ohi fir sanu Shakti denda ya to overcome, to withstand this pain. Khalsa soye Gurbani hitlai. Look at Guru Sahib. ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੀ ਬਾਣੀ, ਦਸਮ ਬਾਣੀ, all this is so cutter, too strict. But look at what we have been going through, this Tankhanama of Guru that Guru Sahib has given. 3 times Guru Sahib has mentioned about Nama. Now Guru Sahib is mentioning about Gurbani Hitlai. Khalsa is the one who connects, who puts his heart into Gurbani. Why? If we look at Guru Granth Sahib Ji, starts with Ek Onkar. Ek Onkar da khulasa, the opening, the understanding, the vyakhya of Ek Onkar is in Mool Mantar. Mool Mantar de vich hai. Mool Mantar de vyakhya is in the most Uttam Bani Japji Sahib, which is a Bani for Brahm Gyan. Brahm Gyan is knowledge of self, where you understand that you are a part of Paramatma. Japji Sahib, the khulasa is the whole of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Because Japji Sahib in itself, one pankti you can come up with 80 artha. There's so much gyan, so much knowledge in Japji Sahib that if you read all the sticks, the translation of Japji Sahib up till now, you cannot find two sticks that are completely the same. They will always have different artha, different translations, a new translation, a new understanding. That's how vast just Japji Sahib is. And the whole of Guru Granth Sahib Ji is explaining Japji Sahib. And the whole of Dasam Guru Granth Sahib Ji is explaining Guru Granth Sahib Ji through Sakhya. Who is this Ram? Who is this Vishnu? Who is this Bhagat? Who are these people who are being mentioned in Guru Granth Sahib Ji? And that's how we want to read. And each Bani that we see in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, they all have their own purpose. Like how I mentioned about Ramkali Ki War, Japji Sahib is about Brahm Gyan, and we look at the Bani of Guru Angad Dev Ji. Guru Angad Dev Ji, they are the epitome of love. Their Bani all revolves around love. जिस प्यारे स्यो नेहो तिस आगे मर चलिए त्रिग जीवन संसार ताके पाछे जीवना तिनको क्या उपदेसिए जिन गुरु नानक देव. We look at the Bani of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, who were Bairag di Murti. They were the very form of detachment from this world. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, जाग ले हो रे मना, जाग ले हो कहाँ गाफिल सोया. When you read the Bani of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, they are so, Guru Sahib is so subtle, they are so much full of love and bairag, but in their Bani they call us Murak. They are calling us fools. They're calling us Gawar. Because why? We have not realized the reality of this world, of this life. Jaag le ho re mana, jaag le ho, wake up. Kahan gafil soye? Why are you still sleeping? Because we are just sleepwalking. We all are. Khalsa soye sar mohe khaye. Sar here referring to pure iron. I'm not going to go much into it. That's a topic for another day. But Ethe Maharaj vi kende ne, the meaning of sar is sarbalo, pure iron, which was the way that Khalsas used to eat before the British Raj came and changed the whole concept. Kyunki sawal paida hona hai Khalsa nu taqat shakti mildi kitthon hai? When Khalsa Raj could not be penetrated through, the question came, where are these people getting their strength from? This same sawal was asked by this Mughal emperors as well, Jahangir, Aurangzeb. Bhi Khalse nu taqat kitthon mildi hai? They are just normal people like us. Fair utthe jawab paida hona vi jera the diet that they are eating, the Bani that they are reading. And so to bring their strength down, make them weak, let's attack these two things, the diet and the Bani. So what we need to do now, SAR even means to be conscious, to be aware, awareness of your whole life, of what you're doing, moment to moment, every second awareness. So if you're talking about food here, what does Gurbani say about eating consciously? Fit iveha jivya jin khaye vadaya peta. That such a life is fit kona. Fit kona means to curse. Fit iveha jivya jin khaye, people who eat just to vada the peta. Eating consciously. What are we allowing into this body? Because Harmandar eho sareer hai. We still need this body to do bhakti. Jaisi beh ke bhakti nahi kar sakde, Guru Granth Sahib Ji seva nahi kar sakde, means something is wrong somewhere. Khalsa soy nirtan ko pale. Khalsa is the one who protects, who cares for those poor people. Nirtan means dinna kole tan hai nahi. That's why the concept of the Svanda came in. The Svanda, giving 1/10 of your earning, giving 1/10 of your time as well. Jinna de kole nahi paise, they are not earning, the youth or people are not earning, studying. What can you do is give 1/10 of your time. To who? To your guru, to the panth, to people, to humanity. Khalsa soye dusht ko gale, Khalsa soye malej par chade. So here Guru Sahib is saying Khalsa is the one who destroys all these enemies and dushta and malej people who are evil doers, people who do injustice on other people. We must be Tanyo Odo Jangjut Hoyas Baba Banda Singh Bahadur was prepared for such, to go against injustice of what the Mughals have done to the Chote Sahibzade and to the other Sikhs as well. So ek Sikh hone de naate sada vi farz banda hai to stand up against injustice. Kuch bura ho raha hai, something wrong is happening, instead of just keeping quiet say koi na chup hi changi hai. Sometimes yes, chup hi changi hai, but when the time comes, we also have to stand up and voice out as well. Khalsa soe, naam jap kare. This is the second time Guru Sahib has spoken about naam jap. Khalsa soe, naam sio jode. The third time Guru Sahib is saying, Khalsa is the one who connects to naam. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, they tell us in their Bani, what do they say? That our life is being wasted. Our time is just being spent, just like that. And soon our time of death will come. And why are we not concentrating on doing Naam Simran? Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji ki kende ne? Let's just, for 2 minutes Sangat Ji, let's just sing this panktiyan together. You can see on the screen. बीत जह जन्म अकाज रे, बीत जह जन्म अकाज रे। क्यों न हर को नाम ले मूर्ख निलाज रे, क्यों न हर को नाम ले मूर्ख निलाज रे। बीत जह जन्म काज रे, बीत जह जन्म काज रे। Guru Sahib telling us our life is slipping away from our hands. Beet jeh janama kajre. Without doing the things, kaj means without even doing the things that we are supposed to do. Kyun na har ko naam le? Why until now we have not started doing Naam Simran? Murakh ni lajre. Guru Sahib is calling us a murakh and Guru Sahib is calling us shameless. So what can we do? ਅਸੀਂ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਇਦਾਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ. Since yesterday this pankti has been stuck in my mind when I was listening to the jap of Guru Sahib's Bani in Darbar, and I was telling him, I say, keep reciting, and it affects, because ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, we're speaking to our mind, we're saying beet jeh janam kaaj re, kyun na har ko naam le, we're calling our mind murkh ni laaj re, because we are not our mind as well. This mind has been given to us to connect back to Vaheguru. We are the Atma Swarup. So we're calling our mind, hey Murakh Mana, why are you not allowing yourself, why are you not coming into the Shara of Guru and doing Naam Simran? Because that's the very thing, Naam is the very thing that's going to, Gurka Shabad Kate Kot Karam. Naam is the very thing that's going to destroy our Karam. Khalsa soe bandhan ko tode. Bandhan here meaning bondages, attachment. The greatest bandhan, the greatest bondage is with this illusion. Going back to same snake rope analogy, this illusion that everything that we see here is real. This is permanent. But Guru Sahib say, this world, Gurbani Veche Pariye Maharaj bar kende ne, this world is just like a dream. It's not real. What we think is real, we see it is. Yes, we perceive it, we can feel it, we can touch it. But it's not real, it's just a dream state. Apna karaj karke, kam karke and all of that, and then we are going to leave. Another greatest bondage that we get stuck in is attachment. Attachment to this body, attachment to body karke kade kade ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਕਦੇ because we are so attached to how we look like. We are so attached to people's opinion on how I should look like. Attachment to opinion, attachment to people, attachment to things. An attachment is a closed fist. Keep clenching your fist, you're going to stop blood supply into your hand. Clench kari jao, attachment wangu clench kari jao, blood flow is going to stop. You're not allowing yourself peace, and you're not allowing the thing that you are attached to peace as well. Love is an open palm. It comes, anything comes, if it needs to go, you're ready to let it go. And the last chopi, Khalsa soy jo chade turang, Khalsa so jo kare nit jang, Khalsa soy shastar ko tare, Khalsa soy dusht ko mare. Here Guru Sahib speaks about having that uniform physical strength as well. Andar di vi rahat honi chahidiya, but the Khalsa also has to maintain the rahat of outside as well, the external rahat as well. Sada jara sroop hona chahida should represent the Panth, should represent our Guru, represent Guru Gobind Singh Ji. The shastar that we wear should also represent our Guru. Even if we have taken Amrit as well, choti karpana paake just for the sake of wearing a karpan is not what Guru Sahib wants. Guru Sahib wants that if you are going to wear a karpan, then it better be sharp, it better be useful. I've been asked by people as well. I'm wearing my karpan on the outside, and people ask, oh ini apa? Oh kenapa you pakai ini? They have called it kati, ini keris. Muslims have called this karis, the Indians have called this a kati. That's the point we can do a parchar. Of course, the law doesn't allow us to wear it on the outside, but it gives us a chance to do parchar that we are initiated Sikhs. We also have to protect ourselves and other people as well. So here Guru Sahib is saying that physically we must be ready, we must represent the Khalsa as well. Shastar Vidya Sikhani. Last time the Sikhs, the Khalsas, during the time of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, je tusi panth vich bharti hona ya, you have to learn Shastar Vidya. Shastar Vidya, the Guru Baba Buddha Ji sige. Baba Buddha Ji is the one who taught Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Shastar Vidya. Think about it. Almost 100 years old, Baba Ji is teaching Shastar Vidya. And means this Shastar Vidya did not come just from the time of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, it came from the time before Guru Sahib as well, for the fact that they are teaching Shastar Vidya. And it started from the time of Guru Angad Dev Ji. When Guru Angad Dev Ji started Mal Akhada, what we call Kabaddi, Kusti, Guru Sahib ne shuru kita. Baba Deep Singh Ji, before the Khalsa say that Baba Ji asina tode misla vich bharti hona, because Baba Deep Singh Ji was the head of Shahidan Misl during the Misl period of our Khalsa Raj. Because here Guru Sahib says hana be Khalsa so jara pehla Gurbani hit launda ya, the one who connects to Gurbani. Baba Ji ne kehna pehla 101 baith ke Japji Sahib da jaap kar, get that andarli rahat, that spiritual strength from Gurbani. Once you have started doing the jap of 101 Japji Sahib, and chalpya means andarlo ape Japji Sahib jap chalpenda, and it happens, then you can come into the Jatha and learn Shastar Vidya. The Singhs, when they used to go to war, honata, Jap Sahib di mahanata, Jap Sahib, the Bani of Guru Gobind Singh is so beautiful. Be every Shanda Bandi of Maharaj, when you read it, you just feel like, continue to singing it, and you feel like you're immersed in it. Pujang Paryat Chanda. It's a chal of a snake. And how is this relevant to when the Sikhs are going into the battlefield and fighting? When they are riding on a horse rides in straight. The enemy, what they can do is they shoot the arrow moves straight, in a straight movement, forward movement, and the Singhs will then start doing Pujang Parya Chanda, Namastung Kale, Namastung Karpale. And in that chal, the chal of a snake, the horse will start moving in a snake. So how is this a battle strategy? Because then the enemy is not able to know or try to aim the arrow, because arrow only moves straight, but the Singh is moving in a snake-like movement. Look at how beautiful Maharaj has recited their Bani, which is also for spirituality, where Japsa speaks about the Kirtam Naam of Sache Pacha, but at the same time, the Sikhs, the Khalsas will read the Bani of Guru Gobind Singh Ji for the Bir Ras as well, for that physical strength as well. This is how great Guru Gobind Singh Ji is. Thus, Maharaj ne na Bhai Nandlal Ji nu 24 sal bakhsh ke blessed Bhai Nandlal Ji, telling these qualities of a Khalsa to Bhai Nandlal Ji, and telling us as well, all that we have read in this chopi, it's all about Gurbani, it's about Naam, it's about that Andali Rahat and that Balari Rahat as well. A Khalsa is a complete being, an all-rounder. That's what we need to be. Please forgive me, Sangaji, but I wanted to complete this Prasanga. If you have any more, you want to read more about Guru Sahib's Rahatname, from now on, cha hona chahida bhi main hor padna ya Guru Sahib hor ki kehne. What does Gurbani say? What does Guru Gobind Singh Ji say about Naam, about Simran, about Gurbani, about Khalsa, about a Sikh? Cha paida karo bhi asi Guru Sahib naal jodna, itihas padna. And if you would like to learn more about these Rahatname, there's many available online, translations available as well. Jere gal tonu pachdi ya, whatever you understood and you want to transform yourself, accept that. The things that you do not understand, you do not agree, you can't comprehend, leave it here. At least take one thing and try to practice that to transform our life. That's what we need to do as a Sikh. A Sikh is not Khardi Kala. We always say, "Si Chardi Kala Panth hai." A Sikh, the Panth, Khalsa Panth is always in Chardi Kala, always transforming to become better. It's not Khardi Kala, I'm happy with what I am now. Bas mein ete Khardi Kala, which is stagnant water ki hunda. What happens to stagnant water? You just attract mosquitoes, you attract flies, and just become dirty water, and eventually you throw it away. So we want to be that as well. So please forgive me for any mistakes that I've made. Please forgive me for taking extra time. Gaj vaj ke aakho, Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.
Vaheguru